how to make my brand stand out in 2023, or better, how to make your brand stand out in 2023 and probably beyond that. Now, there are a few things I want to talk about because they are super crucial and important. This is where we mainly focus on with one of my companies called Strategy Achievers. And let me dive into it right now. Point number one is visibility. You need to increase your visibility. If nobody sees you, nobody knows that you exist. And this is one of the main things that most companies, entrepreneurs in general, they don't do that. And they have different reasons. They feel like, I'm not good in front of camera. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to write. I don't know how to use social media in general. Like, they just scroll through it and don't know really what to do, how to do with the hashtags and all that stuff. You need to learn that, because social media today is one of the main sources and the best thing you can do to create or increase your visibility. And visibility is super important, and because it needs to point number two, which is credibility. I'll talk about that in a minute. But again, if nobody sees you, they don't know that you exist. It's not just years ago, it was enough to just market or launch or put out a product or something. But today, this is about you. People do business with people. It's based on emotions. They need to find a way and a level on how to connect with you, the business owner behind the product, behind the service. So this is a people business. If you have a business, if you're a coach, if you are a real estate professional, if you are a speaker, if you are an entrepreneur who deliver any kind of service, show your face. Go out there. Learn how to do that, because they care about you. They care about the person behind the product and or the service. So again, social media is one of the main platforms on how to do that. And it doesn't mean that you, for example, 3 or 4, 5, even 5, 6 platforms that you need to produce content for. You can have strategies on how to do that. The way I do it, it's super simple. Okay, I have a team who does that, but the main idea is what I wanted to understand here. I produce every month 4 10-minute videos, and that's a month of content, which is spread out through 5 platforms that we use for myself. It's Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. It's 4 topics, each about 10 minutes, and I have a team who split and cut that stuff up. Reels, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds. We take screenshots, we make captures, we do graphic designs beside that, we create quotes and all that stuff. And then there are softwares and platforms where you can basically do it in one day. You schedule everything for the whole month and do your hashtag research and all that stuff. There are plenty of resources where you can research on what is needed to create great content and reach the most people. This is not the topic of this video, but it is about, again, increasing your visibility. Produce content about yourself, talk about your experiences, talk about your expertise, give them tips on what to do and how to do it, why to do it, share benefits, provide value. A friend of mine who was actually working in the White House as a communication advisor, he once told me, Pascal, good Instagram account should almost be like a free online course. They scroll, and while they scroll, they see value after value after value. So provide value, and don't be shy, show your face. You will find your tribe, they're gonna resonate with you. And those who don't, who cares? We have enough people in your industry, which includes, I wanted to say, brings me to the second point, which is not true. It actually is part of the first point. If it comes to visibility and you decide to create content and distribute that, you need to, of course, know who do you want to see your content. You need to know your customer, your ideal customer, persona, avatar, call it how you want it, but be crystal clear on who you serve, what they need to hear, which includes What are their pain points? What is their desired state of being? And where are they currently? Like, where are they? Where do they want to go? And what is holding them back? You need to understand your customer in order to create the content that they need to see in order to get value, because it solves their problem. But visibility is the main point I want to make here. Point number 2, and visibility leads to credibility, because if you create quality content all the time over a long period of time in different platforms, your client or your ideal client see it, get the value out of it, you increase your credibility. They see that you have the expertise. They see that you are an expert in what you're talking about. They see that they get value of what you provide, which is super important in today's age, because there are so many people who talk about so many things, and a lot of that stuff provides no value at all. It's just stuff. It's show off the big house, the big cars, the big nice vacation places. It's all show off, it's all shiny. They want to look good, but there's no true value behind what they do. That's why increase your credibility. So visibility first off, provide value, it leads to credibility. And how else can you increase your credibility? Write for publications, be a blog poster. You don't need to have your own blog, but create content for bloggers, for example. Become a contributor for different magazines. So many great magazines out there online, they guest posts. They need authorities, professionals, experts who actually create content that they can publish on their platforms. This is a super valuable part, because it's no longer only you who claim that you are the best in what you do. No, other platforms confirm that you are an expert in what you do, because they invite you to post on their platform. And of course they need quality, because they need engagement on their platforms. And they can't do it all alone all the time. And it also gets boring for their clients. So they need quality content, experts and authorities who actually write about their expertise so that they can publish it on their own platforms. Again, visibility, go out there, show your face, tell them who you are, provide value, because that leads to credibility. In addition to that, create content, contribute to other platforms in different areas, which then makes you an authority in the perception of your potential or ideal client. Because if they Google your name and you are all over the place in different areas, you are seen as the expert in your niche, in your space. And this is what we want. Now, how can you increase that? Speak. Did you ever think about speaking about your topic? Prepare a speak. Try to be on stage. Everybody wants to be connected with the speaker, because the speaker usually is the one person in the room who knows the most about the topic he or she is talking about, right? So you are the authority on stage. They want to be connected with you. In addition to that, go and speak on podcasts. Connect different podcasters and ask them to be on their show. Again, podcasters, they need guests, they need experts, they need authorities. So all you do is you go on Google in your niche, look up the podcasts that appear near you nationwide and write them an email. Something like, hey, I just checked out 2 of your shows. I really like what you do and how you present it. I would love to be on your podcasts with the topic XY. Do you have time to hop on a 15-minute call to figure out if you're a match? So if you do that regularly, you're going to be on a ton of podcasts. Now, why is that so important? Podcasters, again, need quality content. They need experts. They need authorities. You are the authority and the expert. And they will rank you on Google. So if you contribute articles based on who you are with your experts, and if you are on different podcasts, you're gonna be ranked on Google. Same thing with speaking. It all is interconnected. If you have an MP4 file, you are on the stage. As the authority, you have also content for your visibility. So it all goes into each other. And then if you have enough of that stuff done, you can even pitch TV stations. In every state in the US, there is a Fox 41 or whatever it is. Contact them. Send them some of your articles, some of your podcasts. Tell them what you talking about why you are the expert. They will research and see that you are an authority because you appear pretty much everywhere. So if you get invited to talk on a TV show, have that MP4. Again, you have visibility content that you can distribute. You increase your credibility, and this is feeding into your brand. How to make my brand stand out in 2023 is exactly doing that. Repeat that process and go for it. Get featured is another thing. Speaking, podcasts, TV, and then get featured. Hire a company who features your story, who write about you. Again, so many brands go out there and they proclaim to be the best in what they do. How about your ideal client go on Google, research your name, and other experts, other authorities confirm that you are the go-to person, that you are the go-to company in your niche and what you do. This is much stronger than you going out and tell, hey, everybody, I'm the best, okay? So these are very important steps. Visibility leads to credibility, which makes you an authority. And this, my friend, is how you make a change, how you make your brand stand out in 2023. So don't be shy, be brave, talk about what you're passionate about. And I hope highly that what you're passionate about is actually what you're doing right now as an entrepreneur. So stay tuned. If you have any questions or comments, in the box below. And if you don't follow me yet, hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna give you a lot more if it comes to PR, marketing, branding, and standing out from your competition with what you do and who you actually are. Stay tuned. Bye.